You don't know what you don't know, so you can't do any different. You do the very best you can, but the problem is you don't know that you don't even know. So you can't do any different. So you go along and you do what you do, and you continue to create and you continue to do, and then what? And then you're stuck. You're stuck in this reality that says what? Well, I'm doing the best that I know how to do. The challenge is that you not knowing what to do is the problem at the core. And you don't even know what to do in order to change things. This was the conversation that I had back and forth with two individuals today. First conversation was about a frustration in business, a potential implosion. And the message was, I'm doing the very best I can and everything I know how with what I know. Second message came in, which was very similar, which is, Garrett, I'm working as hard as I possibly can, and I continue to end up in the same place. I am doing what I know how to do. And I said, right here is the problem for both of you. You only know so much. Like, you only know so much, and because of what you know, you're limited in what you can do. And so then we start to think that what we do and how we operate and the results we get from what we do, that's all that's possible for us. This game of information and the game of knowledge and the game of wisdom is what's required to do anything different. You can only execute on what you know. You can only execute on what you learn. You can only execute on what is in the realm of possibility inside your mind. I'm going to show you some pictures, right? Check this out. Check this out. I'm going to show you something. I'm going to show you something. Here he is. Ready? This is me and my wife when we first met, right there. This was over 20 years ago. There she is. That's my queen, right there, little cutie. There I am. Yep, those are frosted tips, son. Here we are. A few years later, there we are, still frosted tips. We're both just barely married. Let me show you another picture. There's a picture of us in 2008. Here's the deal. Those versions of us only knew what we knew back then. I thought I knew what the hell I was doing in business. The last picture I just showed you, that was just months before I was about to fucking lose everything. I had no idea. Let's look at it again. Here it is. See that guy? He had no idea what was coming at him. There was his daughter, who's now 15. There's his wife, just a baby on my arm, no idea what's coming. I'm going to show you something else, too. Let me show you another picture. Where is it? Oh, it's right here. I'm going to show you. It's right here. Hold on. There we go. Oh, look at us. There we go. Let me show you another one. Since we're on the little land of jolly. There I was. Look how skinny that little fucker is. Huh? There's my 15-year-old jumping. That guy only knew so much. Now, bless his heart, he was like 25. And then another version of pictures, he was like 33, 32. He thought he knew a lot of shit, right? And at 45, I think I know a lot of shit too. I'm confident at 55, I'm going to look back at myself at 45 and be like, you were an idiot, you only knew so much. Your world can only grow based upon what you know. It's impossible for it to grow anywhere else. So when you look around at your reality and you say, this world that I'm in is limited by what I know, then the only way for me to change is to grow. Now, I'm going to come back and show you this picture again. Hold on. Here it is. My wife right here. Where is it? Hold on. Here it is. What is it? Oh, it's over here. It's over here. My wife had no idea what she was signing up for with this yahoo. Oh, 4 kids later, and here we go. I got a picture of my son. This is my son when he was little, And that's Danielle, that's my wife. My son was from my first relationship with Christy. He was like 4 years old or something like that in this picture. He had no idea that I was about to abandon him for the next 10 years. Not proud of it. Not proud of it. This one, let's come back over to another photo. This little one had no idea, my 15-year-old, this time is like just over a year. She had no idea what was about to happen. She's sitting here getting a face painting. She has no clue that this guy right here is about to fucking lose everything. This guy right here, Mr. Stoic Pants, where's he at? There he is. That guy right there, Mr. Stoic Pants, had no idea end of 2007 he was about to fucking lose everything. People say, oh, the market crashed in 2008 and that's why everybody lost everything. I said, no, not everybody lost everything. Just like people say, well, COVID and the supply chain crushed everyone. Not me. 2007 and 8, I got demolished. 2020 to 2022, I blew up. What was the difference? We had this pandemic. We had this scenario back in the dot-com bubble. We had the real estate bubble. We had the pandemic of 2020. In each one of these environments and situations, shit goes down. But here's the crazy part. In every one of those situations, there are people whose knowledge allows them to do things in a way to still win. I had no idea. I'm going to show you another picture. You ready? I'm going to show you another picture. This picture is crazy. This picture is crazy. Get ready for it. Here it comes. This picture was me and my wife in 2009 after we had lost everything. Look at me. I'm like a little chubster. Look at me. I'm putting on the LBs. I look like I should be drinking some Budweiser and watching NASCAR from my garage. My wife in this is about to get pregnant with our second child. And I'm about to do some of the stupidest shit ever as a man. I have no money. I have no idea what to do. I have no direction. I've laid off 100 employees. My businesses are gone. My money is gone. And I was exposed. I called myself an entrepreneur. I was not an entrepreneur. I was a high-paid hitman. I was not a hitman for real, like killing people. I was a mortgage broker who was into the game of selling mortgages, and you didn't have to be too smart at doing it. And if you had some talent, which I had a few talents, not a lot, but I had a couple, and I got an army of guys together who I knew from back in the day, and we went out and sold the shit out of everything. Until, of course, you had to be a real entrepreneur, the market contracted, and the only people who survived were the real players. And I got squashed. And I became NASCAR guy on the boat. And then for the next 4 years, I was struggled to figure out who the fuck I was, where I was going in life, what I was committed to, where I was going as a man. I would cheat, become addicted to alcohol, find myself in a pit, and absolutely have every right in the world to be left alone as a piece of shit in the corner of his life. That was me. But wait a second. How's that possible? Because if we just rewind up, what do we got? We got Fancy Pants guy. Let's look at him. Here's Fancy Pants. I mean, that guy knows what the fuck he's doing, right? He does for about 4 more months until he gets straight dick kicked. And then in less than a year, he becomes what guy? He becomes this guy. NASCAR boat guy. Can't even keep his shit together. Puts on like 20 pounds and has no direction. NASCAR guy made a decision. I had a mentor that entered my life. It's a guy named Ron Zeller. He ended up passing away in 2016. He was a landmark forum leader. And I had been introduced to him from another individual who introduced this guy to me. And we had a conversation at lunch, and I was just super impressed by who he was being. Like, it just seemed like this guy, amidst I had nothing to offer, he just seemed to have answers to something. Some of you feel that when you come watch these videos, which to other people, they're like, this guy's an idiot. I hate this guy. What the hell's going on with his forehead? What has he got, a zit? Is he a teenager? No, I'll tell you what that is. That's called my 3-year-old decided to jump in a swimming pool with me on Saturday night. She was holding a filter from the pool and then whacked me right in the forehead with it. And I got a bit of a caveman forehead. If you see the side of my face, I got a little bit of a caveman ridge. It's nice to hold your sunglasses on. It's good storage for the sunglasses. Not so good when it comes to just about anything else. I mean, if I want to headbutt somebody, it's great, but the skin, for whatever reason, just bleeds. Anytime I get in a fight, I get punched, or something happens there, it's like it just bleeds. So when my 3-year-old hits me right in the forehead with that hard piece of plastic, well, it just split right over. So there you go, Merry fucking Christmas. So I'm sitting there, and Ron and I have this connection, and I just feel like this guy has something I need. Tens of thousands of men have come to Wake Up Warrior for that same reason over the last decade, because they sense that there's something that Garrett and the men of Warrior have that you need. Now, it's terrifying. Most of the men come here, they don't comment, they don't engage, they don't do anything with videos, audios, they don't do anything. They just consume until one day shit's too much, and then they click the link and they find themselves learning the Warrior's way to have it all. The beginning origin of this was with Ron Zeller. Oh, wow. Here comes my little one. Come here. Come say hi to the live. Come here, little peanut. You cannot see my phone. I'm on a live. Come here. Hold on. I'm going to validate this right now. Okay, hold on. I know I was here. Tell them something. Yeah, tell them something. What happened to Dad's forehead?
I drilled it in his forehead.
What did you throw on my forehead? A bucket? What did you do? Did you hit me in the forehead?
Yeah.
Yeah? Can you say hi to the people?
Hi.
Dale besos. Tíralos como así, rápido. I can't tell you that right now, but I can.
Are they talking?
No, they're just chatting. Say what's up, guys?
What's up, guys?
We're gonna go swimming tonight.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Say bye-bye.
Do you want to come swimming, guys?
They can't come swim. That's too many people in the swimming pool. That's like 200 people in the pool. Too many. Go get your swimsuit on. I'll see you in 10 minutes, okay?
Okay.
Love you. Bye. Run. Go see mommy. Thanks, sweet pea. Okay. Oh, can you close those doors? Thank you. Here, let's see. Bye-bye. See ya. Okay. That one's just, she's so funny, dude. She's so funny. She is so funny. She actually starts jiu-jitsu when she's 3. She can't go to the jiu-jitsu till she's fully potty trained. She's in the pocket, though. She'll be 3 years old this summer. I think we got that. Here's the deal, though. Ron was sitting there with me at lunch, and he made an invitation to me. It was like the next day. His invitation to me was to invest in coaching with him for 10 coaching calls. 10 coaching calls. The investment was $10,000 to coach with Ron for 10 coaching calls of 45 minutes apiece. Here's the challenge. I had no money. It's not true. I did have a little bit of money. I had $14,000, and that was supposed to pay a mortgage payment on a piece of property I had at the time. And I made a decision. Hire Ron, don't pay the mortgage. I ended up short selling that house. And my experience with Ron Zeller would be the foundational conversations that would awaken a fire inside of my soul that would liberate my life at a level that is difficult for people to believe. When people look at who I was, and they look at where me and Danielle were, and they look at our lives before, and then they see us now, it's very easy now to look and say, well, this guy's a fucking trust fund baby. And I love it when people are like, oh, and it appears like the new wealth is found in selling information. I said, bro, if it was that easy for you to just do what I do, you would go fucking do it. The problem is nobody gives a shit about what you say. Isn't that the craziest part? See, we as human beings, we like to project and we like to talk shit about people who have been able to pull something off in life that we wished we could do. And I know because I used to do the same thing. I remember sitting in my NASCAR years. Let me remind you with the photos, shall we? Here they are. My NASCAR year. There he is. That guy had all kinds of fucking excuses. He was also stupid. He would mock people who were more successful than him. He would talk shit about people who were more successful. He would look for every justifiable reason to put people into a box and to say, well, the only reason they have success is because of A, B, and C. It's about as silly as looking at somebody who does cycle with steroids and say the only reason that they're super fucking jacked is because they take steroids. You realize that even if you took steroids, you still have to work your ass off to be jacked. My wife's in the fitness space. We're around guys that cycle all the time. These guys are fucking monsters. Do you know how hard they work? They work incredibly hard.
Are you going swimming with me?
I'm going swimming with you. Almost done. Oh, you're getting your swimsuit on right now? Okay. Almost done. Okay. Bye. Okay, see you in just a minute. So this is actually my wife's strategy. She sits when I do this at the end of the work day, and she will send my baby girl out like 15 times. I can be on business calls. It doesn't matter where I am. She just starts bombarding me with it. So here's the deal. Like, you can look at it, and I looked at people and they're like, oh, that guy takes steroids. I was like, do you realize? Or somebody said, that guy takes performance-enhancing drugs. I was like, do you understand how hard you have to work to build your body, no matter what, to be that size? People who are just fat fucks have no idea. People who are not fit, have never put on more than 2 pounds of muscle in their whole life, have no concept. It's the same thing when rookies or people who have never built businesses talk shit about business owners. They have no concept. Or small business owners run their mouths about big business owners and the decisions they make. Do you know, I got a laundry list of hundreds of entrepreneurs who talk shit. Then they built something that was even remotely close to the size of the companies my wife and I run, and they immediately returned phone call. I apologize for being such an asshole. I had no idea what I was dealing with. I'm like, I know you had no idea. Now that you're in the realm of faith and pressure that I face, can you see why the hell it is I say and do what I do? And they're like, yeah, dude, I don't understand how you fucking have done it. And I get it. It's the same thing. I look around at people around me who have built stuff 10 times bigger than me, 100 times bigger than me. And I'm like, my goodness, I don't know how you've done it. I don't know how you built this. It always comes down to one simple thing, which is a decision to be inspired and grow and learn more. Right? So Ron Zeller opened my world up. That investment of $10,000 into Ron Zeller was worth tens of millions of dollars to me. Over $100 million in revenue since 2009. Like a complete reversal inside of my entire world. Building businesses and companies inside of my world and a marriage and restoring and putting together something sacred to me. I'm going to show you one more picture. Ready? I'm going to go across the way. Got to come over here because the sun's too bright at night. Come through my window. Check this. That was my wife's office. Oh, you know what? The pictures are actually on this one, so I'm going to come back. Never mind. Look at this. I'm going to show you one last picture, and then we're going to be done. Here's the last picture. Here it is. I'm going to show you this. Here you go. Hold on. There it is. Here it is. That call with Ron Zeller saved their lives. That's the one that just came in and talked to you, Isla. And that is baby Charlie. She's almost 3. She is 2 months old. That single phone call saved my marriage. That single phone call saved my businesses. That same single phone call, that coaching experience for 10 calls at 45 minutes a call, liberated my entire reality. Like, there was nothing that I could do outside of what I saw, that nothing that I do today could have happened without the pivot that happened in those 10 critical calls. 10. So you might say, what was the message? What was the thing that the coach gave me in that moment? It was very simple. It was that your life itself operates in a place of power when the foundation of your life is the truth. And until the foundation of your life is the truth, the life that you build will be nothing but fiction and fantasy. So my question for you is this. Like, what do you need to know to change your current situation? And what do you need to do about what you know? People look at my world and they'll say, I can't believe Garrett charges $2,000 for this, or I can't believe Garrett charges $10,000 or $250,000 or $500,000 for this, which I do. Men come to this place and invest upwards of $500,000 to participate in experiences and participate in process with me and my teams. People are like, how the fuck? And I was like, 2,000. It's typically our entry experience. Up to 500,000. And people are like, how? I don't understand. I said, because the price that you pay pales in comparison to the power of the pivot. That $10,000 I invested in Ron Zeller turned into $100 million. If he was smart at the time, he'd have tapped on a revenue agreement with me and tapped my income for the next 10 years, and I would have happily paid. So many of you are so stuck because you keep trying to build your world out of the bullshit that already exists between the 6 inches of real estate between your ears. You think that somehow running your mouth, talking shit, particularly about me, and I know a lot of you watching and listening, that's not you, but I got hundreds and hundreds of men every single day, some at the sound of my voice right now. You're the ones with the fake profiles. Yeah, I'm coming. I'm just wrapping it up. Do you want to help me wrap it up? What do you want to tell them?
Get off your phone and get off that.
Get off my phone and get off this?
Are you going swimming with me?
I am going swimming with you. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Is your swimsuit on?
Yeah.
I'm going to say, oh, you're ready to go. Okay, well, tell them bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Say, look, thanks for being here, guys.
Thanks for being you piggies.
There you go. Thanks for being you piggies. All right, I'm out of here. It's time to go swimming. Work's over for the day. Bye, people. Here's my little princess. What's up, babe? Say what's up.
Hello.
Hello. What's your name? Hello.
Ruby.
Ruby. All right. We're gonna go swimming.
My name is Isla.
Your name is Isla. Yes, it is. You're beautiful. You ready to go?
How old are you?
2 those.
Okay, I'm gonna wrap this up. You guys are great.
2.5.
This message is coming to a close
I'm 2
for
and a half.
tonight.
I'm 2 and a
Thank you to
half.
Ron Zeller.
I'm
None
2
of
and
this
a
would have
half,
existed.
guys.
That was an
I'm
investment I
2
made
and a half.
over
I'm 2 and a half.
2009, so that'd have been.
Dad.
Yeah.
I'm 2 and a half.
You are 2.5. Say goodnight.
Good night, guys. Good night, you piggies.